right now. It might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
To the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid. Covington comes in for Tobias Harris. Hields checked. In for Oubre, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Now here's Lowry, still without a bucket. And it's Hield missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Gets stolen by Hield. Stay. 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Covington. Deflected. Here's Poole. He's got 12. Left side Jones. Pass to Vukcevic. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
The Wizards making a switch here.
Wizards substitution. Rashawn Holmes. Coulibaly.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Hield with the ball. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. And so it's the Washington Wizards. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast.
41.
We're coming right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And there's Poole on the assist by Poole. Poole's got 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Melton outside from the arc. Washington with a rebound.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And that one's good. Poole.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from being close.
Outside Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Avdia pulls it in.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And the team counts on Embiid for this, to grab loose balls and send them right back.
To the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oubre Jr.
Kelly Oubre picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that
Team
one.
foul. At the line for the Wizards, Danny Avdia. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first. And those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, B.A., we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't think back-to-backs are ever going away completely.
For 3, Maxey. Washington with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
That's such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Harris finds Hield. Lets it go from 11. Count that bucket. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Here's Poole. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
For Philadelphia.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And some changes here for the 76ers.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Harris. Pass to Embiid. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Graham?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Jordan Poole out there with MP. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward. Melton against Poole. Melton passes to Oubre. Back to Melton. Outside Oubre. Washington with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And that one's good. Poole.
The assist
And
goes
he's
to
just crushing them with
Jordan
plays like
Poole.
that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Count it,
Marvin
good.
Bagley
He
the
drops
third.
yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Melton passes to Harris. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Poole outside. Back to Poole. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Graham.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Lowry against Poole. To the inside. And the 76ers get it back. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Lowry. For three, here's Harris. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Melton outside. Pass to Harris. Melton against Poole. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Again, Harris missing. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. 18 feet out. And no good. Now Embiid. So we see the Wizards taking the W here.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory.